This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. There's nothing sweeter than baking cookies during the holidays. With Prime, I get all my ingredients delivered right to my door, fast and free, no last-minute store trips needed. And of course, I blast my favorite holiday playlist on Amazon Music. It's the ultimate soundtrack for creating unforgettable memories. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
So cold.
It is cold.
So cold.
It is cold. December just got cold. It got very cold very quickly.
Hindsight, the decision by all three of us to not bring jackets, foolish.
Yeah.
I got an idea. What do you say we do a cold open to warm up?
Oh, that doesn't make any sense, Adam, at all.
No, we just talk about how, like, we're going to answer a letter after this, and then we'll, I'll say it's something that you answer with a "that's right," and then we go off into the episode. It's the cold open to warm up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, what are you going to say?
On this episode, I think we should maybe, why don't we answer a question from a listener?
That's right! What the do?
We're getting fixed, our worries are mixed, let's have some cake. What the Grawlix say? We're getting fixed, our worries are mixed, let's have some cake. What the Grawlix say? We're getting fixed, our worries are mixed, let's have some cake. What the Grawlix say?
They say nothing in excess, but what if that nothing is a little something called binging back episodes of The Grawlix Saves the World? If that happens to be the nothing that you're chasing, I say go full excess. We've got 140-something of these fuckers. Go after it right now. Get deep, starting with this one. Welcome to The Grawlix Saves the World. My name's Adam Caton-Holland.
I'm Ben Roy.
And I'm Andrew Orvidal.
Andrew's kind of asleep at the wheel already on this one.
I was finding our listener letter, and guess what? I found it.
Is that true?
So eat my butt.
I don't even
It is true.
remember Adam's Pearls, which is a nice little side effect of me wondering what you were doing, that I don't have to try to toss that, just it's like a sore, a tongue, in my cheek where I'm like
Tongue in the sore.
And you should go to Planned Parenthood and get those checked out. That's not a regular canker sore.
You ever think your inability to remember the Adam's Pearl is a warning sign of early onset dementia?
No. It's a sign of my ability to repress certain memories and things that I find to be traumatic.
As they happen, immediately you repress them.
And I'm capable of doing it.
Just
very
slam
quickly.
the vault shut on that. Interesting.
It's just these things are painful to me. They put me in a state of heightened awareness. I wonder what's happening, what's going on around me, and Adam, I don't want to blame you entirely, but it is entirely your fault.
There's a whole community behind Adam's Pearls. What you don't see is the tireless efforts of the team here at Adam's Pearls. It's not just me.
Deep sea pearl divers.
I got deep sea pearl divers.
They dive for the pearls.
The clam divers, and they bring them to me, and they tirelessly edit them. There's people trying to get on the team. There's the merch team, and then there's, of course, marketing. So there's a big community here at Adam's Pearls.
Wow.
Because I don't want to talk about that anymore. There's been a huge development in my life, which is that I have a new dog. I have a dog.
What?
Yeah.
The whole place has been a buzz about it.
If you notice me running off from this episode, it's because I'm scolding a dog. If I'm not entirely here, it's not like Andrew. I'm working on the pod, to find the letter. Nope. I'm running off to make sure a dog isn't destroying something in my house. His name's Sebastian. I went to New York for shows, and when I came home, Katie had gotten a dog. I never met him. I just came home, and this is your dog.
Amazing. That's such a pro move. Surprise, you got a dog.
Wait. Did she not talk to you at all about it?
He treats me as such. There's very little interest in this guy.
He's weird.
He's like, who are you? This is mine and Katie's house, and why are you here? And I say, Sebastian, I'm like, it's the family. And he's like, no, it's not. It's me and Katie. And the boys are interesting. And I might come around, but it's me and Katie. So that's kind of what's going on over
You're
here.
getting cucked by your own dog, dude.
By a fucking mutt,
That's
too,
a fucking Cocker Spaniel is what that is.
Welcome
in
to
the
Mutt
house.
Cucks.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. Purebred
This
Cocker.
is another case for Cesar Milan and the case of the Mutt Cuck.
Yeah.
No, we had been looking at dogs, and we had looked at a few on a couple of sites, and we had an interview with a Zoom lady who was the weirdest lady I've ever met, and we're like, oh, that's not the dog for us. And then I was like, well, this dog looks good, and she's like, I'm going to go meet him. And she went and met him with Ellis, and then they were just like, we're getting him now. And so here he is. He's in the house. We have a new addition.
Oh, so you kind of knew you
I'd
had
seen pictures. I'd approved the vibe. But I didn't get to actually. Meet
see,
the guy.
here I thought that they just went and got.
I thought you got
I just
truly
think you got,
surprised.
"Bam,
Like,
you got
oh,
a dog.
shit.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like that because I've been sort of anti-dog. We had 3 dogs and they all had to go down in a couple of years, and it was sad. But I've been about a year without a dog, and man, life is sweet without a dog. There's no dog shit in the backyard. House is clean. You don't have to worry about
pick
dog
up and
sitters
leave.
when
Yeah.
you go out of town.
Yep.
None of the stress. And now, literally,
Don't have 2 best friends who are great to hang out with. Wow.
A dog is
That's
just
wrong.
a kid that you've all collectively decided that you have to leave behind for any kind of excursion outside of the house.
For real.
Is all it is. It'd be like if you had one child that you were just like, this
You
one can't
stay
go
here.
anywhere.
Oh, yeah. We have Malcolm, Ellis, and Sebastian, who never goes anywhere.
We put Sebastian in a cage when we leave.
We'll take him to a yard with other kids who don't go anywhere, and we let them run at each other fervently for an hour. And then that's a pretty good day for Sebastian.
Yep.
Well, congrats. I think it's great you got a dog.
It's great. Well, you can tell I'm potting inside my house because Sebastian can't handle the old office garage, throws himself at the door for some reason. So here I am potting inside, already adjusting my routine around Sebastian.
All right. Well, what do we got, Andrew? You said you were, at the beginning, you were painfully distracted because you had found a letter of ours from a listener that we wanted to address.
We do have a listener letter. If we could lower the Ron shield here, if producer Ron would like to read it.
Hello. Thank you for
Wow,
the
an easy lower. That was just a
simple.
that was a
classic.
simple one.
That was
Open
analog.
the
Did you put
hatch.
like an 86 Datsun door window lever in there? That thing was smooth.
Yeah, no. I did not do that.
No? Okay. Well, you could have.
All right. You guys ready for this letter?
I love that none of us even wanted to touch that.
I'm like, cool. I just like the image of him rolling it down, classic style. But no.
Dotson was too specific for me. I could not play.
Uh-oh. Ron just slipped on the banana peel we threw at his feet and fell really hard into a bunch of equipment.
Cool. So
Classic gag, guys.
And the high school marching band gear that was stored in your house next to the equipment. So,
God damn it.
Even though we got you out of the pod, that doesn't mean your travails have ended, Ron. It's a tough life. It's a tough road for the producer.
As I have learned. Lesson learned. Okay. You guys ready for this letter?
Sure.
hit it.
Hit it.
Y'all ready for
Okay.
this? Bam, 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 bam. And then Ron
So,
starts reading a
uh-oh.
letter.
All right. So this listener has a general low stakes question for you 3.
Good.
Okay.
I got a general low stakes answer.
It's related to a specific type of fashion. You guys are gonna be giving fashion advice today.
Finally, let me zip up my tattered hoodie and my mud-stained hat.
So,
You have to zip up
Well,
your hat. You gotta
Yes,
stop
it's a
buying
zip.
those
A lot of
zipper
hats are snapback. This one zips.
Zip front.
That's cool. I like that
zip
look.
front hat. Well, luckily enough, this listener is a 38-year-old dad-looking dad
Got it.
That's fucking great.
who likes band T-shirts and a bag covered in pins. So
Oh,
you
hell
can
yeah.
sort of
Yep.
can visualize the
this guy.
aesthetic here.
These are my people.
Yeah, these guys are at all of our shows.
They
This
don't
listener
come to
still
your show.
likes
They don't
wearing his
fucking like your
fandom. He
show.
likes sharing
Yes, they
what the
do.
things he likes in his products,
Yep.
what he's wearing. He
Ben,
used
your
to-
fans are
he
just
used
trying to get to me.
Shut up. They don't even like you. They know that you're a prude.
They ask you if you'll deliver messages to me.
Once in a while, but they're never anything good. I read them. Anyway,
boys.
continue, Ron. They're never anything good. They're just recipes and stuff like that, and you know
Oh,
that.
wow, because I'm building community around Adam's Pearls.
Anyway, continue, Ron AD.
All right, so you get the visual of this guy. So this listener was in a used bookstore and overheard two younger people at the counter making fun of another older guy who had been in the store earlier wearing a band t-shirt. This listener doesn't usually give a damn about what other people think, but at that day, it really played with his confidence. So here's the question. Is this listener still okay as a man of a certain age to wear that sort of stuff, or is it no longer for me? So this is really a fashion question about when do you outgrow wearing band t-shirts?
Yeah, you
and
gotta
put
cut
it
it out,
in
dude.
Or
handbags
how do
and
you,
that
or
sort
how
of
do you
thing.
handle it? Or how do you handle
Or how do you handle
Okay, this is a good
hearing-
one. This is a good one for us. Not only from our own experience, but we do hang out with people who dress like this as well.
It is
Yeah.
a good low
You.
stakes question, but I also understand the confidence issue of being like, you know, a middle-aged man wearing a t-shirt and a hoodie often. And sometimes you look around and you see other middle-aged men and you're just like, hey, that guy looks like a grown-up. And I
We
look
are
like a child.
literally all wearing T-shirts and hoodies right now. I
This
mean,
is
we
an
are.
literally-
So
but this
this
is
is
like a
why-
high end. This is like
this-
a high end.
it's not a high-end hoodie.
It
It's a
is.
hood. It's got a
not
hood on
zip.
it.
It
It's got
stops
draw
at 3
swings.
buttons.
It's
It
got
was
a draw swing.
expensive. I hang it up.
Yeah.
I hang it
shut
up.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
You
hang it
hang it
up.
up, you dry clean it. Yeah, now that I realize it's a 3-button, I don't like it. I
Yeah,
thought
I
it was
wanna-
like a
Oh, I
regular
give a
hoodie.
fuck what a guy in a zipper hat thinks about my expensive hoodie.
All right.
The zipper hat is the future.
We have our low stakes question. Producer Ron, thank you for chumming the waters right now. As you can
All
see,
right, great.
the sharks are
Fashion advice for middle-aged dads. That's what we're getting today,
Well,
listeners.
you
I
came
hope
to the
you're excited.
experts, my friend. You came to the experts.
If you're not a middle-aged dad, go find one and look at them while you're listening to the episode. Just stare at them.
Yeah, well, no, help make them listen to this, and he'll go, "What's a podcast?" And then
if you
just
throw
show
some
him.
bread, out at the park, the middle-aged dads will come up. They will.
If you roll an IPA down a hill from a playground, you'll meet a middle-aged dad.
Yeah. Here comes two. They're fighting over it. They're pecking each other's
Guys, I
head.
caught an Ethan.
We've got a good solid third set of riffs going right now. So let's go ahead. Let's take a quick break. Let's pay some bills. We gotta run the ads. But if you don't want to hear these advertisements, if you want to buck the system, if you truly want to stand up to the man,
Be a rebel.
if you want to be a rebel, a true iconoclast, you need to support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. We have Act 4s. We have Boy Crazy.
New Boy Crazy coming next week on Christmas Eve.
And we do.
Yes.
We have a new Boy Crazy. We're also going to start a series, Hit Producer Ron with Sticks. And that'll be a new one where we get them into a yard and we just
That's
whack
never
'em
going to
with a
happen
bat.
because it would
Hit
involve
'em.
them having to actually be in the same room as me.
Why
and
Don't
they
you
don't
shut
like
your
to hang
mouth.
out.
Okay, why don't you shut your mouth? You've put
It's
that
an
blast shield up.
effigy we built of you, and it talks, and we trained it through AI, so don't worry.
And it says cool things like stop the riff, wrap it
Okay,
up.
I'm back on board. This is
And
actually
we gave
amazing.
it the nicest set of breasts, Ron. This thing,
Anyway,
my God.
enough with this.
Anatomically accurate. Thank you.
Let's go ahead. Let's take a quick break. Pay those bills, and if not, if you're a Patreon subscriber, we're just going to time warp you right there. Patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. In the meantime, we'll be back. Act 2. We're going to answer this question. We're going to fix this 40-something-year-old dad's lives. Stay
38.
tuned.
Pay
He's
attention.
40-something.
38.
Stay tuned.
38.
Stay tuned.
Gift the remarkable with Marc Jacobs fragrances this holiday season. From the iconic Daisy and Perfect to the all-new Daisy Wild, Marc Jacobs perfume gift sets include everything she needs to feel special. From her favorite fragrance, plus the matching travel spray, holiday gifts don't get much more perfect than this. So if you're looking for a gift inspiration these holidays, Gift the remarkable with Marc Jacobs.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay, things people love.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
We are back through the magic of podcasting. Time has elapsed, and I don't know if it was the dual set tones of the Grawlix Saves the World, but my man Sebastian has stopped desperately wandering the house looking for Katie and has settled in at my feet, and that is a huge win. I think he wants to know how we can help this 38-year-old with fashion.
Whenever I'm at your house, that's how I am.
You desperately run around looking for Katie?
I do, and then eventually I settle at your feet.
I think there's a carbon monoxide leak is what it is, because I also, I find myself just kind of curled up on the floor.
Katie, where are you?
And I also noticed that both of you will sort of nudge Malcolm or Ellis's door open and kind of be in there rooting around. It's like, what are you doing up there? What are you doing before you settle?
I'm looking for trash.
There I am.
Trash.
I've eaten several Legos.
Well, I'm going to find those later in the yard. I know that.
Well, what an episode we've had so far. We have been recording for almost 20 minutes and accomplished absolutely nothing.
What are you talking about? We read the listener letter. We're ready to give advice. We have a letter just to recap. This is a 38-year-old dad-looking dad, nailed it, who loves wearing band shirts and putting, pins on bags, things like that. And they heard some youngsters making fun of that look, and they want to know, is it time to hang it up, literally and figuratively? So they came to us, the experts.
He's wondering if 38 is too old to look like, the alternative kid at the high school pining for the cheerleader. He's wondering if that's a look he should abandon at 38, seeing as it's sort of a 17-year-old look is what he's wondering.
Okay, well, you're already kind of getting into your
opinions on it.
And since you won the last episode, you have to go last.
Of course, this advice is going... This advice is going to be competitive.
There can only be one. So, Ben,
here's what I would say, mystery writer and 38-year-old emo man. And I want you to know your little satchel bag with your pins on it, I find it silly. I still find it silly. I found it silly when I was a teenager, but you are a necessary part of the punk and hardcore alt ecosphere. And I want
somebody's got to write the zines.
Why don't you just stop it, Adam?
Someone has to write the zines.
Stop it.
Or this band doesn't get out of this community. Got to write the zines. Spread them around.
For a minute, Adam.
I don't know about the internet. Drive them from town to town. Leave them at gas stations.
Daddy is
Spread
talking.
the word.
Daddy is talking right now.
Someone's got to write the zines.
Anyway.
I mean, this is actually accurate. It is like what you're saying is true.
Yes.
Here's the thing. And this is going to be the most obvious first answer, but fuck them. Like, what do those kids know?
Literally?
No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. Dude, no. No, dude.
Dude.
No,
dude. No.
You guys are not letting me get my advice out. And I want to put a flag on the field for too many interruptions in an advice stream.
That's not even a thing.
Well, it is
That's
now.
Not a
I'm
thing.
going to raise it.
You're just a fan throwing a flag, a homemade flag on the field, and no one gives a fuck.
Ron, yep, he's got a whistle on the play.
Oh, fuck.
Too many. Too many interruptions. I get to restart my sentence.
Shit.
Closer to my point. So that's how.
Oh, thank God! Can you fast forward all the way there?
Just shut the fuck up. You guys have not given it. You know the last week's advice, my heavy stuff, my serious stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of it. I thought you guys blew it. Anyway, so I just wanted that to come out now. So anyway,
Offsides.
Okay, so here's what I would say. Fuck them. But here's the biggest reason. You are taking criticism, or you're taking to heart barbs and jabs from people who are at their most insecure and the most unsettled with who they are as people. It sounds like to me, and I was joking with you up top, generally the people I know, because I still play, obviously, in bands. I'm still around a lot of people who wear a lot of band T-shirts, who still collect pins and put them on their jacket.
You wear band T-shirts.
I do wear band T-shirts as well. This is not in any way a reflection on your ability to hold a job, support your family, to care about those people around you, to handle conflict in an adult manner. It is just purely a fashion style and design sense that you feel confident in, and you have felt so comfortable in that aesthetic for most of your life because you know who you are. So stop. I would say ignore the criticism of people who are by far the furthest away from understanding who they are and they're most insecure, and just continue to own it.
They work at a used bookstore. Who gives a fuck?
Well, just
if
Adam,
it was a Barnes and Noble,
you're going to have your.
If it's Barnes and Noble, now I'm
you're
like,
going to
okay,
have
well,
your chance.
These guys are classy, but like
Adam, you're going to have your chance again, Adam. This is the problem, and I think it's the dog. I really think I've noticed since Sebastian has come into that.
Adam doesn't know his place in the pack order anymore, and he's always lashing out.
But
I'm wandering aimless around the house.
I want you to know that you fit into a particular community of people. Those are your people. Respect the judgment of the people around you, that are comfortable with themselves and secure. And just ignore kids and lash back at them. They'd never know what to do when a fully grown adult just fires one back. So that's my advice. Ignore it. Who friggin' cares? That's my thought. And that's my piece of advice for this gentleman. And now, Adam.
Didn't we say I was to go third? Did we not determine that already?
Yes, you go last.
Oh, there's Ron. There's Ron. Okay, the voice that you call in because you're a fucking narc and you can't play without the ref chiming in on your side.
No. You were in violation of
I'd love
advice
to get
rules.
you in a pure game of competitive advice out there on the fucking trenches without you having to pull in the referee. Okay, I'd love.
Oh, you want
to
play street advice?
Real game
You want to do street
with your
advice?
ass.
You want to play a game of street advice?
Yeah, I think
in
you're pretty
an alleyway.
soft. You're in the gym and you're comfortable in this fucking really manicured advice.
So you
sesh.
think
I would love
you
to see
think
you out
my
there
advice
the
doesn't
way
have
real people
street
play.
application? You think I'm purely gym
Fucking
advice?
favela
is what you're
advice.
telling me?
Let's play some favela advice. Dude.
I can
See how
come
you
down
do
to the
it.
streets. I can play street advice. I'm not just a gym advice rat.
I feel like you've gone soft ever since you joined the pros.
Wow. All right. Who's up next? I already forgot again, even though Ron just said it.
It's Andrew.
Oh,
Andrew's
yeah,
up
I'll go next. I'll go next. Okay.
Right.
So just to recap, Ben's advice was fuck him, right?
Yep.
Fuck him. Short and sweet.
Only took 10 minutes to say it.
Just shut up, producer Ron.
Right, when he could have just read one of the tattoos on his forearm.
Why don't you go fall into some band equipment again, you fucking dork? Here, that just happened. I just shoved into some band equipment.
Oh, no.
All right.
Man, that bassoon was like $2,000, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, this one is near and dear to my heart because I am even older. I'm in my 40s, on the latter half of my 40s, and I wear band T-shirts.
Your second set of 40s.
My second, yeah. My 80s.
They call them the second 40s.
I call them my double 40s.
Yep.
And
Yep. The back 40. All right.
But you know what? Speaking of 80s, I wear band T-shirts now. I've worn band T-shirts ever since I bought my first band T-shirt at fucking Musicland in Southland Mall.
What was the band? Do you remember?
I know it was Robert Johnson.
Who's that?
Oh,
the old blues musician. He got it while Robert Johnson was on tour. He got it at an old juke joint. And,
Hell yeah.
No, I'm curious. Do you remember, Andrew, the first band?
I don't remember super specifically, but it was most likely Primus. You know that band Primus?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's probably a Primus shirt. That would be my guess.
I would have pegged you as a Shania Twain guy pretty early.
Well, it's because he feels like a woman.
Yeah.
Just 13-year-old Orbital in an XL Shania Twain shirt.
I mean, honestly, that look would go
just
hard,
swimming
and I'm
in
totally
a Shania Twain shirt. Yeah. I love it. But I've always worn band shirts, and I will always, in the foreseeable future, wear band shirts. When I'm 80 and I'm in some sort of work home or labor camp, whatever the choice is, I'll still be wearing band shirts because I've taken Ben's advice and said, fuck them. I don't care what other people think of what I wear. I want to wear the clothes that I want to wear, and I like supporting bands. I like wearing the stuff. And if you like showcasing your interests that way, then just go for it, because it's a great way to, again, not only support those bands and whatever else, that you might be wearing shirts of, but it also just puts it out there in the world for people to discover. I found a new band the other day off a fucking bumper sticker of the car in front of me. And I found this new band. So, because this person had band stickers on their car. Don't shake your head at me, Ron. Don't shake your head at me because your life lacks wonder and verve. You can't find a new band off a bumper sticker.
It's this band called Don't Tread on Me. They're amazing.
Called Coexist.
Totally. It's a white guy rap group called Don't Tread on Me. Oh my God. So I say continue doing it. You're being true to yourself. You're putting good into the world. You're supporting these artists, and I don't see any downside of it. And if those kids weren't making fun of you for wearing band merch, they would make fun of you for something else. They would make fun of you for the books that you bought. They would make fun of you for the fact that you drove instead of e-scootered there. They would make fun of you for something. So if you think that you can...
bookstores employees are the worst people on the fucking planet. Can we just say it?
Okay, it's not your turn
They're
yet.
Just
it's
awful
not...
people.
Oh my God, Adam.
I am glad that someone's finally taking used bookstore people off of their high perch, but
that's the funniest part of this letter to me, is that the used bookstore employees are these cruel teens mocking people. It just it's like a trope.
I kind of want to know what bookstore this is, because I want to go there now and experience this myself. But I say keep living your life exactly the way you want to, and in my opinion, you only have one life. So wear the clothes you want, and if you're happy with them, then great. So my advice is fuck them for the betterment of the world. There, I expanded on.
Okay, so you just
Ben's
copied mine,
point.
Adam.
But mine is a little
not really.
Was more concise and
concise. You called that concise. That was
compared to yours. Compared to yours,
pretty much the exact same amount of time. And Adam, I want you to try to come up with something different this time, and that's what I'm going to challenge you to do. And I think what our listener is challenging us to do is to have different pieces of advice, unlike what Fuckface just did. So let's go ahead and see if you can take on the challenge.
I can't remember ever seeing Adam wear a band T-shirt in all the years I've known him.
I think he has. I think he's worn a 311 shirt around us.
What's your band shirt? I've seen him wear
3 bands. He only likes.
He has some
bands.
cool T-shirts, but I don't remember seeing a band shirt specifically.
He doesn't have cool. Who has ever been like Adam wears cool T-shirt? He doesn't wear cool. He wears shirts.
He's got some cool baseball shirts and stuff.
He does
got
have some cool
shirts.
baseball shirts. Never mind.
I literally can't think of a.
It's funny that baseball
shirt.
shirts are somehow seen as being more age appropriate, when to me it's really more childlike. That goes before your interest in bands as baseball cards. But Adam, why don't you go ahead and you tell us what your advice is that's inevitably not going to be worthwhile, and then we'll just get to crowning me the winner. So go ahead, Adam.
Oftentimes I write the copy of these episodes. I name it, the description, and I think listening to you two, I'll title this episode, "The Only Thing Better Than One Piece of Dog Shit Is Two."
That's not even a saying that anyone would ever use.
And I might save that as an Adam's Pearl to bring back next week. So, Oh, that was God.
That's
I'm
not an
exhausted.
expression.
I'm exhausted. First of all, you guys often see me rock my Built to Spill t-shirt. I wear a Devotchka t-shirt all the time. I wear a Rural Alberta Advantage t-shirt all the time. I love those dudes. I got a Lemonheads t-shirt, which is like
insufferable.
insane.
You didn't even like Lemonheads.
I didn't like them. I love the t-shirt though. I love the t-shirt.
You must be hiding these shirts under your beautiful
I wear that
sweaters.
Built to Spill t-shirt all the fucking time. All the time. We have photos of us together with me in that shirt. What's happening is you're not paying attention to me anymore. I've just become a sort of like punchline trope. You're like, Adam only likes DMB. You give me nothing. It's hurtful, and it's why I've become better friends with other people.
That was a long pause of silence. It felt too real.
It was good.
To the listener.
And if you've noticed, Andrew and I have worked really well together on the pauses of this episode after Adam's talk. And I appreciate you, Andrew. We've connected and we're working together. And I think
to the listener,
yes.
To the listener. Yes, oftentimes you clearly get pigeonholed and like, oh, I dress this type of way. I have all sorts of T-shirts from Ebbets Field flannels, old baseball teams. I know Orvidal rocks their stuff. They'll have old minor league teams that have folded, Negro League baseball teams. I'm always just like, take my money, Ebbets Field flannels. I have stacks of T-shirts, and always there's probably 15 obscure baseball T-shirts in there. I have a look that I get typecast into, too. I could see some coffee shop person being like, here's the guy with the fucking obscure baseball tees again. Like, this guy needs to get any other hobby. So, like, yeah, I understand the insecure feelings you can feel. And I also understand aging and being like, oh, am I dressing like a kid still? Like, I now have children. I drop them off at school. There, I see other parents who are more like professional and go to the office and it look nice. And I'm like, maybe should I be doing that? You just get in your head about it a little bit. And clearly, 38-year-old listener, you're in your head about it. So here's the advice I have for you. What are the bands on your T-shirts? Send the names of the bands to us, and we will tell you if they're cool shirts or not. And that way you'll know your three homies. And look, we have eclectic tastes. We're all over the board. But if the three of us can vote, that is a cool shirt, you can keep wearing it. So write us a follow-up message with every band shirt that you have. If you feel like
different shirts,
including pictures because you're like, it's a stupid band, but like the shirt's dope. Cool. We will go
we need
buy
a picture.
it.
I think we need a picture.
This is a promise. We'll go buy it on a case-by-case basis on Patreon if you want. And we will tell you which ones are fucking undeniably cool and which ones are not. And again, you've got three people voting. We already have a voting system in place where there's got to be a winner. So we will figure out whether every shirt is a winner or not.
Fuck.
And Ben will be like, oh, Adam likes DMB. His opinion doesn't matter. But maybe Andrew will vote and back me or vice versa. We'll figure it out. We will send you back your wardrobe bulletproof from these hawkish, ugly, used bookstore
We're calling it Straight Eye for the Straight Guy.
So my advice is stop worrying yourself about your T-shirts. Let us worry for you, and we will solve it. Guaranteed.
Wow.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, this one is, God damn it. That's tough. You know,
you turned competitive advice into a future chore. We've never done that before.
I turned it into future content for money.
I mean, and I don't. God, I sort of love his advice, and I'm mad about it. You know,
well, it is time to vote. So
yeah, God. Okay, so we've all given our advice to this gentleman.
We should do a song. Voting time, but it's like closing time, Ben.
Voting time.
One
time
last call
to
for
pack
democracy,
up the bullshit.
So get in your vote, then get out.
Yeah. Do you want to sing it, Adam? Because that was pitch
Voting
perfect.
That's great.
time.
I don't think you're flat. I don't think you're flat
get
at all.
in your vote and get out.
Man,
I don't
maybe
think
Harris would have won had she spent kicked a little money your way, Adam.
I don't think you're flat at all. I
Your
think it's
vote
perfect.
won't be counted, but the billionaires will rule it all.
There it is. Cool. I like it. That's cool. That's got a 90, like like somewhere in the hundreds on the dial of an FM station, rock station parody song. And that's what
I know who I want to take my vote.
Yes, exactly. Take my vote. Take it good. Yeah.
So never mind, Ben. I did it. You're good.
Well, we've got a vote now, but just to recap, I said fuck them. Andrew immediately said exactly the same thing,
right?
And then,
but I think I said it better, and I expanded
no, you
on
did
it.
not.
I did.
No, you did not.
I think
but
I
that's
did.
only because you're hearing it reverberate through your own skull, and you're favorable towards it. But that's not true at all. And then Adam changed the game and said, send us individual photos of your wardrobe and we will rate which shirts you should keep.
So regardless of what you vote, you admit my advice was a certified game changer.
I'm going to vote first. I hate doing this because I know it gives you so much joy, Adam, but yours is pure genius. I want to do this because A, it's different, but more importantly, B, the content we're going to get from this, Adam. And that's how I think now is content. Hot content is always the only reason
coming
I'm
down the
Speaking
slopper
of
pipe.
content, can I sort of get a thing going akin to Adam's Pearls, where when we do something amazing like that, we go, that is a certified game changer. And we have like a sound or something.
Ron, producer Ron, could you make a certified game changer sound?
Producer Ron looks stricken.
That's a certified game changer.
Exactly. And
Can
we're
you
like, oh, fuck.
distort my voice a little more? Because I think you just heard a certified game changer.
Yes. You're seeing the exact vision I'm seeing, Ben.
All right. Andrew, you're up. What do you think? Who's the winner?
Okay. I got to say, I didn't think Adam was going to have good advice because Adam
sucks.
But I have band T-shirts. I listed 4.
That was
There's
just a
probably
one-timer.
T-shirts also
one-timer into the back
you
of
don't
the
like
goal.
the vodka and Built to Spill?
I do. Actually. I do. I like some of the bands you like.
Out of all of us, I think Adam dresses the most quote unquote
hot.
Grown. I was going to say grown up.
Oh yeah, hot grown up.
And so I expected his advice to be more along the lines of like, grow up, put them away. It's a time and a place for that stuff. But
buy yourself a sweater that scratches, gives you a rash on your neck.
Yeah, exactly. Dry clean only. Your whole wardrobe should be dry clean only. But he didn't. He came with something out of left field, but I liked it, and I'm down to rate some wardrobe. I'm voting Adam as well.
That is a certified game changer.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, we have our winner. This is the rare winner without the third person needing to vote. But if you were to vote, Adam, just to make a vote,
can I tell you honestly? Like, I think you're gonna find this surprising. Trump. And I'm surprised to even say it.
I don't know who you're trying to.
I just think he's so
I just feel
funny.
like on this one, he shoots from the hip, you know.
Oh my God.
That's called cum, Adam.
That's where his brain is, dude.
It's called cum.
So no, I'm not going to say one or the other because I fucking won. And again, you guys paint me into this corner of lame, uptight, gonna give shitty advice, doesn't even listen to bands. When I have 4 T-shirts that I listed immediately that you guys don't even see, that I'll wear to Grawlix
because they're
shows.
under those flannels.
No, I'll wear them. I'll show them off. And again, this is why I'm seeking better friendships with other people and achieving them.
I've tried to avoid looking at your chest for ages.
Because you're fucking gels, bro?
Yeah, dude. You're making gains, bro, and I don't like it.
I'm throwing up the new LBs every week.
Ben's like, I'm going to tit fuck those honkers.
All right, we're going to stop. At tit fuck those honkers. That sounds
Andrew-
like a good place to put a bookmark
Andrew, you,
into this novel
wow.
for the evening. I think I'm going to turn out the lights and try to sleep. So I think that
Guys, I got 11 minutes till my therapy. Let's do the third act.
we're gonna earmark the page at tit fuck these honkers.
Well, at least we got our episode title.
Stick around. Here's comedy. We'll be back in the third act.
No, I gotta
That's
get.
fine. They
I gotta
know.
get-
You don't have to
we
do a
gotta
big
get the
to-do.
third actors primed, and we got to tell them who the comic is. The third actors, we got it coming up. You're ready. You've waited so long. But we're going to play some stand-up comedy from our good pal and new Denver resident, and we've given him automatic, immediate native status. That's how ready we were for him. Listen to this clip and enjoy Rory Scovel. And when we return, third actors, best third act in the biz. Stick around, stay tuned, whatever you want to say.
I'm so excited. This comedian, I think he's one of the best comedians you'll ever see anywhere. He has a special on Max, and he's popped in to do a special set for all of you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rory Scovel.
Good intro. He's the best comedian you'll ever see. That helps no one. That helps no one. First off, you now think I told him to say that. Anyway, come out. Tell them the truth, Andrew. Tell them I'm the best. And then I'm walking out with my notes like, I hope this is funny. I'm the best. I don't have jokes. I don't do that shit anymore. I do poems just like Adam. I'm a poem guy now. Yeah, I'm up here for a limited amount of time, so it's not fucking bullshit. Let's get into it. Got a lot of stuff going on. Just trying to sound interesting in any way. I got a lot going on in my life. And a lot of it's wacky, and it's unpredictable. I'm like, I need an outlet to tell people what I see. And that is what this is. Isn't it like kind of a dumb, weird thing? Like, why do we do this? Like, they're like, you want to talk for 10 minutes? I drove across town. I'm like, yeah, I would love to. I'd love to. Will there be people there that are forced to listen? Can I start at, I'm the best to ever do it? Can that be my starting point? That way it can only be shit after that. When I open my little scribbles that I came up with in a coffee shop. This is so stupid, but when they say liquidation sale, are they melting the furniture? Do y'all know? Does anybody know what that means?
I'm James McComb, reporting live from home in my bathrobe and slippers. Tonight, we're talking Dunkin' Polar Peppermint Coffee. Gene's here with the latest. Gene, do you copy?
The home with Dunkin' is where you want to be.
Third actors, welcome. Whatever it is you'd like to say, you can say it here. As Ben said,
Whatever you want to say.
This is a free space.
You know what that was, Adam? Me saying that? That was a certified game changer. Game changer.
You are right, because we've never established the third act as a free speech safety zone for third actors.
It is.
And it's cool that
But those are more important now than ever.
100%. They found it. This episode has gone so off the fucking rails. And the only person...
This is because it's our last regular episode of the year. And just like with any job, at the end of the year, that last day of work before you get to go on a break.
You're right.
It's a Looney Tunes one.
We're all punch drunk on nog.
Punch drugged.
I'm punch drugged on nog.
I'm a little
Fucking punch drugged on the nog.
You fall down face first into the old nog bowl.
Punch drugged on nog.
We
Adam's
put
asleep on
so
the copying
much
machine.
bull tranquilizer in that eggnog to get Andrew to shut the fuck up.
I was trying to photocopy my ass at the office party, but I was so punch drugged on nog, I just kind of collapsed and the door shut on me, and I'm just hunched over there, still on top of the machine.
A huge thank you, of course, to our 38-year-old dad-looking dad. We're going to try to get you a Grawlix pin and maybe a shirt that you can wear around and be made fun of.
I don't think we have pins, friend.
I don't think we do either. And I don't think I should promise things.
That would be cool, though.
It would be cool if we had
I'd also like
pins.
to thank the two catty used bookstore employees.
I
for
got to be
mocking this
honest with
man.
you. I didn't want to say it. They are cool kids.
Tell us the name of this
Yeah.
bookstore also, because I want to go in.
Yeah, I want to see what they think of this
I'm
guy.
gonna roast them for their fucking little high water pants and shit. All right, two can play this game.
What about your winter cap? You don't pull over your ears. You roll up above your ears.
Yeah, you look like one of Snow White's 7 dwarves, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
It becomes like the wiener circle.
That's
of
what
used
you should
bookstores.
do. This is the advice we want to give you: is you should just fucking roast, fire back, and fucking lay into them and watch them cry. Watch them cry as you adult roast them. You're going to be sad. You're going to be an alcoholic. You're going to terrorize your family, and your kid is probably going to grow up and not like live up to any of your expectations at all.
Andrew, do you have any? You got the plug cannon ready to fire?
I wanted to hear. I mean, Ben was just speaking of books. Ben was writing. Yeah, I've got the plug song.
Do it. Hit it.
I'm a little stuffy, but I'll do it. Plugs.
Heck yeah. I'll go first, actually, if you guys don't mind. If you're listening to this as this episode comes out, I want to say this because I know we all have shows on the same night.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a show fight.
Oh, you beat us to it again.
I will be at Comedy Works downtown tomorrow night. If you're listening as this episode comes out, I will be headlining. It's my final stand-up show of the year anywhere. So I would love for you to come out, close out an amazing 2024 stand-up with me. And it'll be a good time. You know, you're getting ready for the holidays. You need to blow off a little steam before the fam comes in and everybody hates your gifts. So come on down. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, same night. If you're listening to this on Tuesday, on Wednesday, I'm hosting The Narrators, the storytelling show I do with producer Ron and Aaron Rollman. It goes down at the Buntport Theater. We've got a banger lineup. It's pay what you can. We're going to have that link in the show notes. It's going to be great.
Only geeks go to comedy in Denver. Real fucking ballers go to comedy in Albuquerque, New Mexico. On Wednesday, December 18th, I am at the Launchpad, my debut in Albuquerque, and I'm going to wow that city and join the highest ranks of its society scene after my show. And then I'm coming back. And this Friday and Saturday, I'm at the Comedy Fort in Fort Collins. 4 shows. Pack them out, please. I'd love to see you at one of the best comedy clubs in the goddamn country.
Oh, hey, I have another thing to plug. Duh. My special drops today, December 17th. It's called Doom Math. You could check it out anywhere that you would buy or rent a comedy special. We could have a link in the notes as well. So check that out. It's very similar to the album I just dropped, a couple little differences, but this is the video version.
I want to add a bonus one, everybody. I have a new band called Arson Charge. It's a metal project. It's friggin' awesome. It's friggin' great. And we're going to be playing High Dive.
I want to go to that. Can
December
I get on the list?
28th. Yes, I will definitely put you on the list. Adam Caden Holland will be there. You can come say hi to him as well. Bother him. He loves
And
to
this
talk
is a
to
safe
people.
space to wear a band shirt.
It is.
And an Arson Charge
and
show.
pins and everything. December 28th.
100%.
We're playing with the always amazing, and they are blowing up right now, Cheap Perfume. We're going to be playing with Cheap Perfume, Riot Girl, Rock and Roll. So that's going to be a great time. So
Come find me. I'll be 3 IPAs drunk, hanging in the back. I'll be ready to talk. It'll be fun.
Yeah, of course. And you can get tickets to this, all of this as well.
I'll be ready to talk.
Oh, and a reminder to everybody.
Wow, looks like Adam's ready to talk.
Also, a reminder to everybody, there is no Grawlix live show this month. We will be returning in January of 25 to start the 25 season off right. Who is headlining?
Brittany Carney and Kelsey Rosen's on the show.
Oh, that's going to be
It's
a
going to be
crusher.
great.
Amazing
Great.
show. So
we'll get those tickets up soon.
Yes. And look at this. Watch this. Ninja Sneak Attack. As always, a big thank you to producer Ron Doyle for making this show happen. A big thank you to Mike Henderson for your help recording the live show. As always, the music, our theme music, is brought to you by the incomparable Charlie Continental. You can follow us on social media everywhere that you get your meads at Grawlix Comedy. And don't forget Patreon. Subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. You see how I snuck that up on you?
Very good.
You guys,
Very
what
What a cool sneak attack. Anytime you want to do more sneak attacks like that.
Loved it.
Well, I just want to get
it.
Adam to his therapy because today it's been clear how badly he needs it.
You know what that ninja sneak attack was? It was a certified game changer.
Wow. Play us out, Charlie.
All right.
I'm a big fan of game changers. That's not going anywhere.
Certified game changer.
So
Certified game changer.
All right, I'm going to get out of here and go seek help.